Hi, Chris McDonald here. This is Holistic Monday. So today I was going to show you some joint rotations. This can be helpful if you're somebody that sits a lot for your job, or if you just want to get the blood flowing, or if you feel a little stiff, sometimes that can be helpful. So as you can see, I'm standing, so sometimes it's good just to get up from your chair if you do an office job, or if you've been sitting a lot all day, if you have a long commute after that. Great way to transition from work to personal life. So go ahead and stand in mountain pose. So if you have your hands on your hips, look down at your feet. They should be hip width apart. And we're going to start first by a little bit of grounding. So you can put your arms down, mountain pose. You can roll your shoulders back for a second. Imagine shoulder blades going down the back body, just feeling that, visualizing in your mind and feeling it. Arms externally rotating forward. And if you want to close your eyes for a moment, just connecting to the breath. We're not changing anything right now, just connecting. Feeling the breath rising and falling. Good. We're going to start first with our hands. So a lot of times we feel tension, right? We're like this. So looking at your hands, just see if you can just have them be more relaxed state. I'm going to do some gentle wrist circles. So this is not the Olympics. This is not a competition. Think about going nice, slow, mindful movements. See how that feels. If you go a little bit slower than you want to go, and then go the other way. Good. Oh, I can feel that in my right wrist. Been a lot on the computer today. And then with hands up, we're going to flex and extend. So back and forward. If you want to do this with breath, inhale. Exhale. You don't have to do it with breath, it's up to you. Sometimes it helps to pair with breath, sometimes to bring a little grounding into the practice. And then bring your arms out to the sides. We're actually going to just do our elbows. So you can see my crazy sleeves for this one. You can really see that. So just some nice, slow, mindful circles. I gotta tell myself slow sometimes. I get too fast. See how that feels in your body. And then go the other way. Just noticing how that feels. Good. And then bring your shoulders up and then down. And let's do a couple breaths with that. So inhaling up. And then exhale, nice breath out through the mouth. Letting go. Inhale up. Exhale down. And let's do some rotations all the way back. Some nice shoulder rotations. A lot of people hold the tension in their shoulders and neck. And this can be a great one to do during a work day. Just noticing how that feels down your mid-back and your shoulders. And then going forward if that's available to you. Of course, if you have shoulder issues, be very mindful of your movements. Ask your doctor, of course, if any of this is helpful for you, and anyone else too, if you're not used to doing exercise. And then if you do too much, just always stop. Just remember that you're in control with your yoga practice. Just stop for a moment, just noticing how those shoulders are feeling after doing that. We're going to take a little bit wider stance, about shoulder width apart with your feet and hands on your hips, and we're going to do some torso rotations with our hips. So just think about nice, smooth circles. The nervous system loves smooth movement. Just noticing how that feels. And again, we're not rushing. This is not a fit class. And then going the other way. Seeing how that feels in your hips. Sometimes that can wake things up just a little bit. And pause. We're going to do something a little more challenging. These are called figure eight. So imagine there's a figure eight on the floor like this under your hips. So you're going to go around and forward, back and forward around that eight. So it's a little belly dancing move. So if you get this today, you can say you did a little belly dancing. So this is really good for your hips. It feels really good with opening things up. And then if you want to try to do the opposite, it takes a little practice to go the opposite. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just move your hips around. It's okay. Just noticing how that feels in your body. A little bit of movement, a little bit of energy drive. And come to stillness. And shift your weight to your left foot. And you can bring your, I can't talk. So bring your foot up to your toes so that you're just going to do some ankle rotations. If you want to just bounce like that on your left foot as you rotate your right ankle. Nice and slow. And then going forward. And then shift your weight to your right foot and the other side. So left foot, just do some rotations with that left ankle. If you want to hold a wall for this, you can do that too. If you want to just take your whole leg off the ground. It's hard to do without the wall, you might fall. So be careful. Just seeing how that feels in that joint. And then going the other way. Great job. Now we do some hip rotation. So shift your weight to your left foot. See if you can bring that hip out. Nice circles. Whew, I can feel that today. I don't know about you. And then go in the opposite direction. And again, if you have balance issues, you can hold the back of an office chair or the wall. And let's try the other side. So left hip circles. Does take a little bit of balance without a chair. Really concentrate. Feels like tree pose a little bit. And then the other way. Whew. And then come to stillness and we'll end on mountain pose again. So again, feet under your hips, shoulders back, shoulder blades down your back body, arms rotated forward if that's comfortable for you, head back just a little bit, closing your eyes, grounding. And if you want more grounding, you can look down at the floor. Remember with yoga, if we look down, we get more grounding. If we look up, it's more energizing. And just listen within, tuning within, noticing any sensations that are there after doing these joint rotations. Notice your energy level. What emotions are coming up for you? So really that mindful awareness is what we're aiming for right now. Being present, not worrying about what's coming up next, but just really tuning in that internal awareness, that interoception. Feeling it, connecting with the present moment. And you can open your eyes if they're closed. Inhale, bring your arms up. You can look up if that's available to you. Not required though. And exhale, bring the arms down. Bringing it up. Ooh, my neck doesn't want to look up today, but that's okay. We got to accept where we are. And this is a great posture to do during the day, just that movement with breath and arms. And then last time, up, pause, and then exhale, bringing it all the way down to your chest, prayer pose. And namaste. I hope that was helpful for you. Let me know what you think of this. I know this is a little bit different. You may not be doing joint rotations very often, but know how simple this is, right? And how you feel after. So take care. See you next time.